Hey buds, it's Cheshire Wolf, and today we are playing American McGee's Alice. So, I'm going to talk about this. I would like to wax poetical about this for a moment, so if you don't want to hear my story, then skip to here. Be me. In like early high school, late middle school, I find this Flash game, because Flash was still a thing, and it's called Alice is Dead. And this was a, like, horror noir version of Alice in Wonderland, and I just absolutely loved it. So I looked up and see if there are any other games like this. I find this. Now this was made in 2001 by American McGee, who's like this developer who worked on like Doom and shit. This game was so incredibly influential to who I was as a teenager. Even now, Cheshire Wolf, where do you think I get the Cheshire from? I've since gone on to be a big fan of like the original book and stuff. I know a lot about that. That's cool. But this game is like the original dark and edgy adaptation of this. And they did it really well. One of the things that I originally intended to do with this channel, and that I'm still going to do, is that I want to play some older games on it. There's a lot of games that just aren't really played a lot on YouTube anymore because of how old they are. This is one of them. I also want to play like the original Silent Hill games and Dead Space. Yeah, I have a lot of knowledge about this game because I grew up just being obsessed with it. And I haven't played it for years, so I wanted to go back and play it again from scratch and see what I remember about it and what commentary I can give, because I have a lot of like little fun facts about it. And I'll probably also be comparing it to the book because I know a lot of stuff about the book. So with that long-winded spiel out of the way, let's play this game. And I will be playing it on Nightmare mode because I want to give myself a challenge because I've already played this game before. And I have played it before in Nightmare mode, but I have never actually beaten it on Nightmare mode, because Nightmare mode is really fucking hard. So I will shut up and let you watch this little intro.
Wake up, Dormy! It's time for the tea party!
The graphics are like, they're so dated now, but they're very charming, you know? Uh-oh, that'll be a big whoopsie for me.
Oh dear, oh dear!
We must save Alice!
Wake up, Alice! Wake up!
I always thought it was really cool that the like book changed what they were saying to match the situation they're in.
Mom? Dad? Alice? Mom? Father?
I can't sleep!
Get out, Alice!
Save yourself, Alice! Get out of the house!
Poor dear, after all these years, maybe that old rabbit will bring her around.
Save us, Alice!
What a great intro. It perfectly sets up the story. It's really fun. Of course it's edgy as hell, but like, this was 2001, come on. I can get by with a little edginess. Just a fantastic setup. And this map will fill out as we play the game. Right now we're in Dementia. God, the graphics.
Please don't dawdle, Alice. We're
The
very
White
late
Rabbit,
indeed.
of course. Hey buds, let me jump right into this intro and interrupt myself just to explain a little bit of what's going on in these videos. So I've had a devil of a time recording these because the cutscenes of this game will not record. I've tried multiple different recording programs and they just don't want to be recorded. So what's going to happen is I'm going to take the cutscenes, put them over my video, but with my audio. So you'll hear me talking, but basically what it means for you is that my face will go away when there's cutscenes. So it's a big workaround for me, and it sucks that I have to do it, but I have not figured out any other way of recording this game. So, back to the video. And the Cheshire Cat. This dude, he was like the forefront, like every advertisement for this game had the Cheshire Cat in
But your
it.
grin's a comfort.
And you've picked up a bit of an attitude. Still curious and willing to learn, I hope.
The voice acting for this game is actually
Wonderland's
fantastic.
become quite strange. How is one to find her way?
As knowing where you're going is preferable to being lost, ask. Rabbit knows a thing or two, and I myself don't need a weather vane to tell which way the wind blows. Let your need guide your behavior. Suppress your instinct to lead. Pursue.
And of course, we're going
rabbit.
after the White Rabbit. Classic. You gotta love it. So now we're playing the game. And my god, the graphics, like, they're so funny. Because this was cutting edge for 2001. And now it looks like hot garbage. But it does have charm to it. It does have a charm. It's obviously very stylized, but that's not a bad thing. Okay, let's see what this dude is up to.
Our land is destroyed.
Yeah,
Our
there's
spirit
gnomes in
crushed.
this game.
Reminds me of
Why?
the asylum.
I don't know.
Is there no joy
Because there weren't any in the original book.
Slavery and happiness do not dwell in the same house.
And there he
When
goes.
the path is problematical, consider a leap of faith. Ride the wind.
I imprinted on this dude so much as a child. I was just like, perfect beast, perfect animal. And it's just like, oh god. I'm 2 minutes in and I already got stuck. Okay, I got unstuck. Okay. We good. I don't actually need to swim until much later in the game, but I
Stir
will.
up no trouble, stranger. The Red Queen's agents are ruthless.
You gotta love the
I'm
voice
not afraid
acting.
of her or her
It's so
creatures.
great.
Never was, really. You should stand up to them.
Defiance is useless. While the Queen reigns, only death can release us from this misery.
Well, you're
Or
just
her
a big
death, I
ray of
suppose.
sunshine. Or her death, and that's the whole point of the game.
Meta-essence is the life force of Wonderland. That of your enemies is especially potent.
It's
Collect
not,
what you
actually.
Can. Use it wisely.
Okay, so obviously the plot of this game, Alice is in the asylum, right? As we saw in the beginning, after her parents died, which, by the way, that cutscene at the beginning didn't actually happen. It was later retconned. And here we're getting our first
Your
weapon.
life is necessary, but not sufficient. Always collect what's useful. Reject only your ignorance, and you may
God,
survive.
the nostalgia. I have like all these lines. They're still like memorized in my head. They're just like, it's so ingrained in me. Oh, and there he's getting really, really tiny and going through a hole in the wall. And it's going to take us like 5 levels before we catch up to him now. These tentacles that we see throughout the entire game, that's the final boss. Spoiler alert, that is the Red Queen. And she's just that big.
Everyone seems completely dejected. Are things really as bad as all that?
The truth will reduce you to a blubbering baby.
God,
Are you the savior Rabbit has been telling us about all this time?
I just love the
I shouldn't think
accents.
so. I'm a person. And just now, I wish to get very small. About this big.
Calls for serious twisting. You'll need to go sideways, not forward. If I knew how, I'd go sideways myself.
That makes no
Not
sense,
twisted,
and I don't know if it's
small.
supposed to.
I wish to become about this big.
The fortress of doors holds such secrets.
That's the first big
But
area.
it will take more than a wish to get inside.
God,
Doors
the
have locks. Locks
dramatic
need
voice
keys which
acting.
you don't have. Let's hope the doors are open.
And if not, there may be more than one way to skin a cat, if you'll pardon me.
Cheshire Cat experiences a
Most
microaggression.
unpleasant metaphor. Please avoid it in future.
If I'm ragging on this game a little bit, it's purely out of love. Because I love this game. It's so fun. Oh god, there's our first enemy. Jesus. Came out of nowhere. So that's a card guard. The Vorpal blade that we have here is like next to useless. As far as melee goes, I'm gonna melee this dude. It's so bad. And especially in nightmare mode. But it does have a ranged attack, which does a lot more damage. And, okay, so on the left we have our health, which is our sanity. On the right we have our mana, which is willpower. Jesus Christ, dude. What is wrong with you? What is he doing? Buddy. Clam down there, buddy. So the Vorpal Blade is like the only thing that doesn't use up energy. So the ranged attack there, we're going to be using it through the entire game. Bread and butter. It's so good. It's so helpful. And then enemies will drop those things, those replenish health and sanity, which we don't, or sanity and willpower. Neither of which we need right now. Buzzed Sawmill. There's a lot of puns in this game.
Only a few find the way. Some don't recognize it when they do. Some don't ever want to.
And that thing is also like a meta essence or whatever, even though it looks totally different. That quote is like
Rabbit told
the
us a
quote that I
champion
always
would come.
remember.
Are you that champion?
Perhaps. Can you get me inside the Fortress of Doors?
No.
Oh no, I wouldn't dare. Since the upheaval, we've all become gutless
At least you
half-wits.
admit it, buddy.
I can
At least
barely
you
risk
admit it.
crossing the road. But make your way to the mines, the deepest pit. There's one wiser and braver than
This
myself who might help. He
fucker.
still lives free.
The one that he's talking about. My god, if I have one problem with this game, it's that dude.
Every adventure requires a first step. Trite but true even here.
Yeah. You're mine. Haha, it's puns. Okay, and now we're moving on to Pandemonium. So, I mean, even now, you gotta admire the aesthetic of this game. Also,
Hanging ropes are
hello,
as good as
Cheshire.
step ladders to those who know how to use them.
like, obviously the graphics are super dated, but they still look fun in a really retro kind of way. And as I make fun of this game, which I will, because there are, oh god, a lot of problems with it. Know that I do it from a place of love. Also, let me just show you, there's like a vine swinging mechanic. Yeah, that's gonna be really annoying later on. Oh god. It's annoying now, actually. Okay, let me get back up here. Hey, yeah. Now this dude. Okay. This fucker.
Why do you pursue me to this deserted place?
I want to fist fight
Benefit
this
from your
dude.
wisdom.
Even blurred vision is valued by
It's
the
all
blind.
coming back to me. This dude.
If I were clever, would I cower in this slag heap? I'm not wise, girl. I've just grown old.
At least you admit it, buddy.
I wish to get very small, no bigger than a mouse. Do you know how I might do that?
Only that? Oh, yes. I could manage that. For a price.
I have nothing
You
of
don't
value.
even know what's gonna
You have
happen.
nerve and your health. Mine are nearly gone. I've seen too much suffering, and I smoke too much, you see.
Never noticed that he
What
just
must I
like doesn't
do?
have eyes.
In the card guard's compound, a particularly rough diamond holds a key. Retrieve it. I will repay the favor.
Okay. Now, keep in mind, he wants us to get a key, right? You would expect the key to be for something. Let's just wait and see what that key is for. Okay, so you can easily fall down the floorboards here and just disappear into oblivion. Actually, you can save at any time. I still have all of my old saves on here, god. First of many very obvious drug references in this game. Let me just show you what the death animation looks like. It's so cheesy. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. You have to. You do not have a choice. Now, you'd expect this to be like some sort of little minecart riding minigame, right? Where you get to like control and pilot the minecart. You don't even get to control which way she's looking. This is completely a cutscene. Just completely a cutscene. I have used NoClip to explore this whole area to see if there's any secrets, and there's not, so... Yeah, we're just like barely into this game and already there's this massive long cutscene of riding a minecart. Oh my god, the game design principles, I love it. I love it. I actually do love it. I love this game probably more than any other game, just for the sheer nostalgia factor and the fact that it actually is really good in a lot of ways. Oh no, did she die? Nope, she jumped off just in the nick of time. Okay. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, buddy, buddy, buddy. Yeah. Nope. Ah, god. On easier difficulties, a single throw will take these guys out. And yeah, that's about what the gore amounts to in this game, which is pretty intense for a game this old, maybe. Oh, and here's our second weapon.
52 pickup is a staple of juvenile humor, but when the deck slices and dices,
it's no laughing matter. One of the more useless weapons, especially in this hard difficulty, but you can, so each weapon has a primary and secondary function. Rapid firing cards is the primary, and then shooting a whole bunch at once like a shotgun blast is secondary. But it does barely any damage, so I will not be using that very often. And yeah, that was a diamond guard. So there's 4 suits of card guards, obviously, and yeah. Oh god. They become more or less powerful based on the suit. So diamonds have a ranged attack, which of course is a little difficult to deal with. There we go. It is nice for softening up enemies, actually. And it does home in on them, which is nice, so... Hiya. Okay, I know you're here, buddy. Sometimes they just run away if they're on low health, which I guess fair. There's that key that he was so keen on getting. My god, what is wrong with you? There we go. Okay, and there's portals in this game, which all look exactly how you would want and expect portals to look. This dude, I will explain as the game progresses what problems I have with this dude, and I know there's an ambush waiting for me right here. Yeah, I know like everything about this game, which is why I can play it on the hardest difficulty. Oh god. This is a hard part. This is a hard part. God dang it. Okay. Gotta dodge and... Huh. Pepper him down with range attacks here. Finish him off. Yeah. Finish him off. I missed. Ah! Oh, okay. I got caught on. There we go. Okay, let's just leave this area. We don't need to kill everyone. There's no, like, monetary system, so it doesn't really matter.
Very resourceful. Rabbit's confidence is not misplaced. He is no fool.
I certainly hope he is
The
not.
key is never explained what it does.
Use the key to free my clan from the oppressive
Except
burden
right
they
here.
carry. Any fight against the Queen's tyranny is a good fight.
I'm supposed to use the key to
I'm sure I'm
free
very
the
sorry for them,
gnomes,
sir. Really, I am.
which is
But
never
what about
explained
getting small?
in any greater detail, like at all. Second area, Fortress of Doors. This was honestly one of the coolest areas. I'm a big fan. And yeah, that's an insane child. We'll be seeing a lot of those. He just jumps into the abyss. It's so fun. You have to love it. I love it.
There's a school
just adore this
inside
game.
the fortress where you'll find
The
certain
random
items
misspellings
for creating
just...
a concoction that will make you small.
What items exactly?
And games like this, you know, older games are super influential. Sorry if I
You'll know
talk
them
over
when you
them.
see them.
We need items.
Speaking of seeing things, we should avoid the card guard's notice. Hang on. Ah, damn it.
Oh no, we've been spotted. But games like this are super influential, like old games. You can see echoes of them in games now, and like this, pretty much every dark and edgy adaptation of Alice in Wonderland, and there are a lot, are like directly referencing or inspired by this game. This is like the OG dark and edgy adaptation of Alice in Wonderland. And it's better than 99% of other dark and edgy
must break through
adaptations.
such walls. But for
Because it
now,
actually
jump.
pays a lot of homage to the original and still has that kind of dreamlike feel where nothing really makes sense. And that's okay. Okay. So before we go in there, let's go out here. Ah, God. Forgot how hard Nightmare Mode is. I'm gonna regret that when it comes to certain bosses. That is the best part of this game, is that there are a lot of boss fights, and the boss fights are actually really good. Okay. Why did I come out here? There's nothing for me out here. I guess just to show that it exists. Is there anything over here? No. Some things I remember, some things I don't. Oh, God! So if you don't save, which you can do at any point to be fair, but if you don't save, then it will just load you from like the beginning of the level, which is not great at best. So I know I can climb up here. There is a way to climb up here, even though this is not where we're meant to go. Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Yeah, sometimes enemies just gib into, like, 1,000 little bits. It's the best thing. I love that. So, if you didn't pick up the cards earlier, then you can pick them up now. Otherwise, it just refills your willpower. There's one weapon in particular that is very easy to miss, and there are no duplicates of it anywhere in the game, which is an interesting choice when there's weapons that are super hard to miss, including one weapon that's impossible to miss. There's still alternate versions of it. These guys are Boojums. Now, Boojum is not actually from Alice in Wonderland. It's from The Hunting of the Snark, which is a long poem, like an epic poem written by the author of Alice in Wonderland. And it's a nonsense poem about hunting a bizarre animal called a snark. And sometimes snarks are Boojums, and if they're Boojums, then they're like super dangerous and they'll kill you. They'll take you away and make you disappear. In this game, snarks and Boojums are just completely unrelated. They don't even look anything like each other. Which is an interesting choice, Mr. American McGee. But, you know, they're both pretty great designs, so... And they're both some of the most annoying enemies in this game. Which is also great for me. But they also drop full heart meta essence, which is really good. Jump over the broken floor there. I'm gonna try and like speedrun this a little bit just because it's a long game. I don't want it to be like the longest series in my channel. Wait a minute, I do need that though. I do need that though, give me that. But on the other hand, I do want to show you weird stuff, right? So, do I still have keybinds on here? Okay, let me,
Every adventure requires
oh yeah,
step.
so you can summon the Cheshire Cat at any time and he'll just like give you like information. So I have no clip on. And you can actually like go outside of the map here and, oh, there it was. You can find, yeah, there's the whole fortress there. There's where everything is. Let's go in there. Yeah, okay, there's a weird loading screen transition. You can actually get into the skybox here. Sometimes you can find the skybox and you can spawn enemies in it. Right now, it's just kind of making my game go crazy, so I'm just gonna load up. Okay, it's fine, but you can, like, go into the skybox, spawn enemies, and there will be, like, giant dark shadows of the enemies floating in the sky, which is pretty cool and funny. So let's go through this portal here.
The
Hello.
uninformed must improve their deficit or die.
You like to say random shit, don't you, Cat? He is just the best character in this game. The voice actor, I think it's, ooh, God. Roger Jackson, I want to say. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is just does it perfectly. Really good voice actor. Ow. Wait a minute. I remember something. Ah, I remember something. Give me that. Give me that. It's a power up. It's a power up.
Time to raise some havoc.
Yeah, buddy. It's one of 3 power-ups in the game. This one is called the Rage Box, and it just makes you do a ton of damage. Just so much damage. It doesn't make you invulnerable or anything, but you can kill pretty much any enemy in like one hit. Yeah, it makes stuff like that a lot easier. Because that would take forever if I didn't have that. Cool. And it only lasts a very small amount of time. On Nightmare Mode, it lasts barely any amount of time, as you just saw. But, yeah. That will be very necessary for certain parts of this game. Definitely the most useful of the power-ups. Okay. This isn't even a puzzle on lower difficulties. There's Boojums flying around, as you can see, but they won't attack unless you can somehow hit them. I've tried, and it's very difficult to do so. Okay, what am I doing now? There we go. Gotta wait for those puzzle pieces to show up. Gotta be patient. You. And honestly, like, regardless of the graphic quality, I just love the aesthetic of this game. It still looks really pretty. And I just have an appreciation for, like, old school, like, graphics in games. I often think they look better than modern graphics in a lot of ways, so really does not bother me, although I can see how it would be a turnoff to a lot of people. Definitely the worst thing about this game that hasn't aged well at all is the actual gameplay, because the controls are very iffy at times. But because I've played this game a lot, it doesn't really matter to me. You got a fun little music puzzle that'll never show up again in the game. And these Boojums are actually going to attack me, and I need to run right now, otherwise they will kill me. God damn, they hit hard on Nightmare Mode. And those can knock you into the abyss really easily. Yeah, duck and cover, buddy. Come on, buddy. I'll probably skip through some of the combat because there's a lot of combat. But I can take these guys out from range. Okay. Oh god, another Boojum. There we go, okay. And let me get another toss off on these guys. This guy. Nope, that's wrong. You gotta reset it up here with this little guy. Okay, I know what the order is now. There we go, baby. Very cool. And yeah, I love a lot of older games, and I think that there are still a lot of people who appreciate older games. So why not play them, you know? They deserve to be more seen by a modern audience, because there's a lot of people, especially nowadays, who just will never see a lot of older games. And I think that's a damn shame. I love the weird baby sconces. That's so weird. It's so cool, though. Now I know that there's gonna be... Yep, I know, I remember. Because I must have played this, like, dozens of times as a teenager. Just so much. Okay, what was through here? Oh yeah, this weird puzzle. There's gotta be another thing that I show you with no clip after I fix this, or finish this puzzle. I will not be using no clip to skip any of the difficult parts, but I will be using it to show you weird stuff hidden in the game. Okay. So, pretty much if you just keep jumping through the middle, you just time it, you can jump through just the middle of everything. You don't even need to worry about the sides. There we go. And there we go. But, let me no clip first. And show you that there's this mural up here of a boss and a bunch of enemies that will not be showing up for quite a while. And I don't know why there would be a mural of it up here, but it is really cool that it's there. I like that. Back to where I was. Very cool. There we go. Oh god, okay, I'm gonna save here because this part is insanely hard on Nightmare Mode. It's so hard. There's like 5 Boojums. Oh my god, okay. Come on, die. Give me your stuff. Oh my god. Yeah, that part, it is so hard. It's so hard. Just keep running around the edges here. Give me that. Oh my god. Yeah, this part is like it's one of the hardest parts in the entire game on Nightmare Mode. Just because you have like barely any good weapons at this point, and there's so many enemies. 2 down. This is more than good. Right into my sights there. Okay, 1 left. There we go. Yeah, that part is really hard. It is actually super hard. Oh god. And if you didn't notice, this is the place we were here before the rage box was on here. It's just moving now. There we go. Okay, so you probably didn't see it before because I was busy fighting, but those 3 doors, one of them is the portal, the right portal, and the other 2 are fake portals. So we gotta figure out which is the right one. But I happen to remember... Actually, I don't. Actually, I don't. Actually, I have no idea. This one? Yeah, okay, there we go. There we go, there we go. Fortress of Doors. Okay, so now we're back up here. I think I'm gonna cut this here, but hey, why don't we get into the Fortress of Doors? Because all I need to do is kill these guys again. And I already killed them. Oh, right into a cutscene. Oh god, boojums. Okay. Let's... Oh god! Oh god, sometimes the boojums can just send you flying. Let's...
Entering school requires a real leap of logic.
Oh my god! What was happening? This game is a little broken. It's a little broken. But you know what? You gotta love it for that. You know, you just gotta accept it for what it is. Hiya! There we go. Good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. And we just need to jump in here.
School requires a real leap of logic.
Or just a leap. School days! Okay, so this is like... We actually saw this before, this little box that we was in the background of the other level for no reason. But I'm going to end it there. I will be doing a full playthrough of this game because I want to, and I hope that you have fun watching it. If you know of this game, I hope this is a fun nostalgia trip for you. And if you've never played or heard of this game, then this is a piece of gaming history and a piece of cultural history, and I think it's a really good one. So I hope you want to stick around for the ride. So thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to give a like, comment, or maybe even subscribe to my channel. And I will see you next time. Until next time, why don't you read the original Alice in Wonderland if you haven't, because it's actually a pretty good book. See you then. Ching!